Afternoon to the most awesome staff. We did it. Guys, first week down. Excellent. I wanted to give some first week shout outs to our new family members. We have Miss South and Mr. C for our autism instructional assistants. We have Miss Pastor in first grade. We have Miss Pettigrew in fourth grade, Miss Feaster in autism, and Nurse Kristen. Well done. Congratulations to Mr. Reeves, our new ED teacher, Miss Cochran, our art teacher, Mr. Carlton, our music teacher, Miss Knight in third grade, Miss Starkey in second grade. Congratulations on your first week as instructional leaders. Also, congratulations to Mr. Lewandowski for completing your first week. It is great to also see Miss Jones back in the building. Welcome back. Thank you for our kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, and fifth grade teams. Well done this week. Great communication and collaboration demonstrated amongst you all. So wonderful job. Thank you to our encore team, our spectacular team. Thank you to our ESOL specialists. Thank you, Kaden, Kathy, Latasha, Aaron. Thank you, VPI Plus, getting those new honey buns through the building and acclimated into our school culture here at Bel Air. Thank you thank you to Miss Marshall. Thank you for our fabulous front office staff. Lord knows I would not be able to do any of this without you all. Thank you, custodial staff, and also our cafeteria staff. You have no idea how anxious I have been to experience Miss Carter's broccolini and her fried cabbage. I am so looking forward to the school year in the cafeteria. A huge thanks to our technology team for getting us up and running. This has truly been a great week. It's been a long week, but it's been a great one. We are so happy that all of you have joined and are returning as members of our family. Your displays of the regions of focus and the culture that is being developed are beautiful acts of being global. I have received the countless activities completed by our students over the summer, and they will be displayed in the library hallway next week for all to view. Please remind your students to not touch those projects. I have ordered special gifts for those students, and once it arrives, I will call them down to give it to them each individually. I would like to begin to encourage the perusing, if you have not, our Participate portal. There are countless resources that will assist in the integration of a global mindset. The global competencies will begin to be a part of our communication. But I have witnessed some exemplars this week in flexibility, effective communication, and empathy. There are several staff members that have gone above the mark, and I appreciate each and every one of you. These observations have confirmed what is already embedded in our practices. I do see you, and I do appreciate you. Thank you for your flexibility with our buses. This is something that is impacting the entire county. And I commend you for your patience through this new change. Boy, oh boy, it's been a lot. I believe that our reactions to change determines how successful we will be in the long run. Your positivity is most appreciated. With that being said, the announcements are one of those components that are truly impacted by the time and arrival of our buses. Numerous ideas have been shared. They've really been brought to my attention concerning the announcements. And although I do appreciate each and every one of them, I cannot implement all of the suggestions. Your flexibility as we create a routine of normalcy is one that I hope that we are all embracing. So my decision is to have announcements to begin at 9:05 in the morning. Your attention to the announcements, whether heard and visually, they are expected each and every morning. We did so very well on our first fire drill. I do thank you for practicing with your students. It shows that they were taught the importance of being quiet and exiting the building in a quickly but safely manner. For our lockdown drill next week, I will announce it once we return into the building from our fire drill. Please be sure that you and your students are quiet during the lockdown drill. All lights are to be out and the computer and smartboard are to be off. We do not want any glow onto you or the students. You and the students are expected to be out of sight. If there are any concerns, I will send you a personal email and share the area that needs correcting. It does truly sadden me when we have these type of drills, like lockdown drills. But as we all know, in these days and times, we have to be proactive and responsive so that we are safe. If there are any questions, though, please be sure to ask. Speaking of drills and safety, please be sure to keep your classroom doors locked during the school day. This is a county directive. Also, please do not prop your doors to the outside while at recess or during a drill. This is a breach in security. Your attention is expected to these things, and we do have our entry cards so that they can be used on the back door and the front door. I encourage everyone to review the article that was shared out by Ms. Marshall regarding that all unkindness is not bullying. We want to build students as academic leaders, but also become socially resilient to identify and respond to various behaviors. One last thing. When our students leave in the afternoon, you should see the smiles on their faces. I had several parents stop me this week and they shared how positive their child's experiences have been here at Bel Air, not just this year, but also in previous years. It is really good to hear that our culture and the way that we engage with one another is one of love and support. We are truly a family here at Bel Air. Continue with the positive affirmations as you interact with our students and also with each other on a daily basis. What you do during the day is showing on the faces of our staff and our students at dismissal. You all are phenomenal. Some of the to-dos that we have before we head out onto the weekend, please review your PAWS training that was sent out by Ms. Rivers. We need for you to review that so that we are all speaking the same language and have the same expectations for our students. And once you have reviewed that training, also complete the survey so that we know that you have been accountable to complete those things. Review our lockdown procedures and our crisis procedures manual with your students next week. Our Tuesday folders will come out next week. And our Panther Press, which is our school-wide newsletter that I send out to our families, that will be disseminated through our school messenger, so we will not be providing paper copies of it. Also, with technology, please respond to Mr. Rinker regarding your announcements, your accessibility to Microsoft Edge, because our visible announcements will begin next week. Also, be sure to sign in to iStation and be sure to schedule your PAWS assembly with me and Mr. Lewandowski next week. At the end of this video, I ask that you review the Ever Opportunity video. Have a wonderfully blessed weekend. And if you are traveling, safe traveling mercies to you. Thank you guys for allowing me to be your leader. I do not take this job lightly at all. I take you all with me home daily, and I know that I'm here to just support you, period, point blank. Know that I am proud to be a leader serving you, and if you ever need anything, my door is open, and if it's not open, someone else is in here. Shoot me an email, and I'll make sure to follow up with you. But once again, thank you for a wonderful week. You guys get some rest, and I'll see you on Tuesday.